Good afternoon. The ANC has in Parliament, or rather has expressed deep sadness at the death of one of its members of Parliament in a car crash near Paarl early this morning. Three other MPs, Nomalungelo Gina of the ANC, Ian Ollis of the DA and Cynthia Majeke of the UDM sustained injuries. They were all on their way to site visits at the schools as members of the Basic Education Committee. Their vehicle overturned and the one MP passed away at the scene. Parliament says it will provide more information as soon as the family of the deceased MP have been informed. And the latest, let's get the latest from our reporter, Bulelani Phillips, who's on the line. Bulelani, a very good afternoon to you. What can you tell us? We hear that the details are still very sketchy when it comes to this incident.
Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the viewers. I can confirm that we've tried to get more comment or more information as to what had happened when this incident occurred. But what I can say is that I've just arrived at the scene where this accident occurred, and it would appear that the minibus that the MPs were traveling in had some form of accident with another taxi, which led it to overturn. In fact, when we arrived here, it was basically sitting on its head, and on the side of the passengers, and where the sliding door opens, it's completely dented inward. So that would definitely show that those who had been sitting on that side are the ones that have actually been injured. So we're still waiting for the official confirmation in terms of what are the actual details of the cause of the accident.
All right, and of course, Bulelani, has that road not been affected in terms of traffic, or has all the accident debris been removed at the scene?
Well, from what we know from people we've spoken to shortly before, or after we arrived rather, we know that the road was closed for a moment for the paramedics to attend to those who were injured, as well as the police to actually cordon off the scene in order to actually secure the evidence around the scene. But from now on, I mean, the road has since been opened, but there is obviously that backlog of traffic because they are still trying to clear up the scene.
All right, and those other injured MPs, Bulelani, what is the state of their condition at this stage? What can you tell us?
Well, at this stage, we have not been able to actually establish the extent of their injuries, save for the statements that have been issued by both the ANC in Parliament as well as the Parliament as the institution itself, saying that those three MPs that have been injured, they actually suffered serious injuries. We were at the hospital earlier on at the Paarl Medical Clinic where they have been admitted, but we have not been able, to actually have sight of them in terms of what has happened. But we've seen several MPs from their political parties who have been milling around, also trying to get, access to their fellow colleagues. But I'm sure the details of their injuries we will get in the course of the day.
Thank you so much, Bulelani. We're battling with that line. They will definitely get more updates for you as soon as they get available to us.